Now moving to our next speaker, Mr. Salih Ahfaf, with his presentation entitled Reservoir Characterization of the Upper Cretaceous Arshad Sandstone Reservoir, Arshad Field, Third Basin, Libya. Thank you. You have 20 minutes.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Salih Ahfaf from the Geological Lab Exploration Department from Third Oil Company. Today I'm going to present to you sedimentary facies and distribution of Arshad Sandstone in Arshad area, which is in Third Basin, and integration of drill cuttings, core petrography, core sedimentology, geological analysis, geophysical logs, and finally petroleum system modeling. This is a brief introduction about the famous concession, famous basin, Third Basin, which is the Third Basin lies in the north center of Libya and bordered from the northeast by Cyrenaica platform and the south and west by Tbilisi and Girgaf Arc, and it covers an area of 600,000 square kilometers in central Libya, and more than 7,000 meters of Mesozoic and Cenozoic basin fill. Here we have maps. First one for the whole Libya, the whole basins. We can see here the Third Basin, which lies in the central, and next to it our concession map, and the third one with the whole wells investigated in this study from 3 different fields. The upper one is at the Hadi field, Arshad field, and the last one to the south is Lahi field. The objective from the study was investigating the presence of Arshad sandstone and to clear any confusion between this unit of sand. It's a local unit actually. We cannot find it outside of this area. To clear any confusion between it and between other sandstone formation, and like give it a separate ID to be more correctly identified. And this criteria or ID was collaborated with geophysical logs for better understanding of the distribution of this sandstone unit. And finally, we went for 1D modeling to assess the charging for it. Here we have a stratigraphic section showing the Arshad location or position in relation to other formations in Third Basin. We can see here Arshad sandstone is Upper Cretaceous age, overlain by Third Shale, which is a source rock. And our unit here is considered as an important reservoir due to high porosity and permeability most of the times. For our database, we made up to 389 thin sections from cores and drill cuttings, along with geophysical well logs from these wells for the coloration, which we made using Petroleum software. After the preparation, we started describing this unit, which lies beneath the Third Shale, and which in some locations was related to Bahi Formation, which is incorrect. After the examination of sandstone grains, size, shape, sorting, and maturity, in addition to the hydrocarbon residuals we found in the core, all of these supported the correlation to clarify any differences between this unit and other formations may be similar to it. Arshad sandstone is present in many wells where thought it was absent previously, and it's predicted in other areas as well. Arshad sandstone can be described commonly as poorly to moderately sorted, subangular to subrounded, immature sandstone with dominant secondary porosity. Our first well here we're going to present is Quadam 1. This is from the middle of the field. As we can see, the sorting here is poor, secondary porosity heterogeneously distributed along across the thin section, subangular to subrounded grains, and the porosity decreases upward. Another well here, a little bit to the north, the Arshad sandstone wasn't cored here, so we made thin sections from drill cuttings and showed the same thing. Secondary porosity, immature grains, subangular grains, and so on. Another well, same thing, but this one shows more fractures and more hydrocarbon residuals. We can see here the secondary porosity again and the type of sorting and shape of grains, and also the porosity decreases upward. We went down a little bit to the south to a neighbor field, which is Lahib, and this well, Arshad sandstone, according to the well files, wasn't there, but after this study, up to this date of the study, we found Arshad sandstone extending there with the similar properties or criteria to the previous one in the Arshad field. So this is new to us. We didn't know that Arshad sandstone was extending outside of the field. As I said, it's local, so this is new. Another well from the same field shows the other sandstone formation that we were talking about. It may be identified, Arshad sometimes may be identified as Bahi formation. You can see here from the thin section photos that the grain size, the porosity, the shape, everything here, even the sorting is different. So this is what we were looking for. And also the porosity decreases upward. The fractures we saw before in the thin sections gave like a kick or a jump in the when we did routine analysis for porosity and permeability. So here we can see in this plot how it's affecting the numbers for the porosity and permeability. Here we have a plot showing the porosity and permeability in the whole area and the trend of increasement and where it's high and where it's low, and we can see it's increasing to the northwest, to a Tahaddi field. This is the new boundaries, at least for the southern part. We pushed the boundary a little bit more to the south to include the new wells we found Arshad in, and hoping that it will help mapping this unit in the future. After going from Arshad sandstone, we went for the source rock, which is Sirte shale, which is the dominant source rock here in this region. Sirte shale is Upper Cretaceous in age and overlain by Kalashan formation, which a carbonate formation, and overlaying Arshad formation in this area. 1D petroleum system modeling, of course, 1D model was done for many wells, but we chose these two to show, one from the northern part of Arshad field, showing that the source rock here is in oil window, and another 1D showing, this is a barrier plot of course, showing another one from Tahadi field showing that the source rock here is in gas window. Okay, so I think the conclusion is a summation from all of what I said. Any question or comments will be appreciated.
Any questions?
Thank you very much.